Welcome to Seniors Today, a monthly program that is a voice for those 50 plus in Montgomery County, produced by the Commission on Aging, of which I am a community member. While the show is insightful for people of all ages, each episode takes a fresh look at important issues by spotlighting seniors in the community, representatives of senior services and programs, and activities of interest to seniors. My name is Katie, and today our discussion will focus on the county's Age Friendly initiative and how we can ensure the public and personal safety of seniors. We will learn about being proactive in protecting ourselves to improve our quality of life. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I'm glad to talk to you. Let's jump right in. Tracy, what's the Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection?
So we are a law enforcement agency that enforces the county's consumer protection laws. We also license and regulate certain industries like auto repair, in-home appliance or consumer electronic repair, tow companies, new home builders, secondhand personal property dealers. But the main thing that we do, obviously, is we try to help consumers and merchants resolve disputes that happen in the county.
Now, your office conducts senior-specific presentations and webinars. Can you tell us about them?
Yeah, we do a lot of in-person or virtual presentations to seniors on so many topics: senior scams, romance scams, internet safety, or how do you safely use these new payment apps. And you can find all the webinars that we have on our YouTube channel, ConsumerWise.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the payment apps?
Sure. So payment apps are really meant for you to be able to share money with your friends or family. They see the commercials. It's really there to help, to pay back people. A lot of folks are starting to use that for shopping. And the problem is that if you don't know who you're giving the money to, it's really hard to scale it back. And so payment apps are being used commonly now by scammers. And it really should be for folks that you know well.
Some of the other ways that you help shield seniors from financial predators.
Well, we do a lot of advice. And so if I can give, some top 5 advice. One is, if you have to wash your hands for 20 seconds, take that same 20 seconds and think about the transaction before closing the deal when you're getting an unsolicited phone call, especially asking for money. Gift cards are for gifts. They're not for bills. It's like cash. Don't wire money. It is virtually impossible to get it back. Debit cards that have that Visa, MasterCard logo don't give you the same protections as a real true credit card would, especially because the Fair Credit Billing Act doesn't apply. And if you're shopping online, research the company and make sure this is some entity that's been around for more than 6 months and has good reviews from customers about delivery.
Wow, those are definitely practical and something that we all should adhere to, especially that first one. They're all important, but that 20-second rule, we have to think first. Are there any scams to which seniors are, particularly more susceptible to, and how can they protect themselves?
So one of the things we've seen through the pandemic has been a rise in romance scams. And so when folks are being stuck at home, they are looking for ways of socializing. And so whether they were on dating apps or meeting people through social media, or maybe chatting with someone who randomly tagged them in a game app on their phone, they're meeting folks that are essentially predators, trying to get their hearts involved, and then slowly will start to hit them up for money. So romance scams were a big thing. We're seeing a lot of COVID survey or other kinds of still COVID scams where they're asking you to participate in a survey for some kind of gift or money, or they're trying to get folks to pay towards charities that maybe are trying to help with hardship. Phone scams. Folks are home more and therefore more likely to pick up that phone. And so we've seen a lot of phone scams happening, especially grandparent scams. Those don't go away, they just change. And so now COVID is always used as some kind of an excuse as to why money needs to happen. At-home job scams. Folks are at home looking to make some money. they end up being a money mule in a money laundering scheme or get their own money stolen. So at-home schemes are huge right now. And then obviously phishing or by email or smishing by your text phone, when you get these unsolicited messages that want you to click on things, you're going to end up either handing control over your phone or computer or possibly giving money over. So it's really important not to click on things that you didn't ask to be sent to you.
Hmm. Anything else that we should know, Tracy? I know you gave us the 5 tips. You talked about, things that are happening as we emerge even from the COVID environment and that happened in the COVID environment. But is there anything else that we should know about seniors being threatened and abusive practices that they should be aware of?
Well, you should always be sure to take the time to think and not make any hasty decisions. Our office is always here to be able to answer any questions. If you think you have been a victim of a crime that is aimed at seniors or vulnerable adults, the state's attorney's office actually has a crimes against seniors and vulnerable adults unit that you can contact. But for any kinds of consumer related questions, you can absolutely give us a call.
What's the number that we can reach you for concerns or if we want to report an incident?
Well, the best way right now, because our front phones are still turned off, is to try to reach us through MC 311, or you can email us at consumer@montgomerycountymd.gov.
Tracy, I learned a lot from this conversation, and I know our viewers will too. I think in most things in life, I'm going to give myself that 20-second rule, and obviously incorporating those other tips, like the difference between a credit card versus your debit card, and knowing that gift cards are just that, gift cards. So thank you so much for joining us.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Well, that concludes our program for today on Age-Friendly Montgomery and its domain of public and personal safety for seniors. As you can see, the voices of seniors matter every day and in every way. Thank you to everyone who was able to tune in. To learn more about services for seniors in Montgomery County, please visit the Montgomery County Seniors website by visiting montgomerycountymd.gov/senior or call the Senior Resource Line at 240-777-3000.